We can make this mistake of believing that these things simply happen in the darkest netherworlds of the Republican Party. When we talk about what's going on WorldNet Daily, when we talk about Grover Norquist, when we talk about Republicans believing that Acorn has stolen the election, it's nice to say that this just exists in this sort of like alternate universe of Republicanism. But just yesterday, the U.S. Senate voted on whether or not we should ratify the UN Convention on the Rights of Disabled People. The measure failed, though it got 61 votes to 38, but you need 66 votes to ratify a treaty like this. All 38 votes against ratifying this treaty came from Republican senators. Apparently, they felt that this was an attempt by the UN to maintain some type of sovereignty over this nation, that it would force parents of disabled children to send them to public schools, that it would force America to adopt laws enshrining abortion rights, homosexual rights, and demands that the complete disarmament of all people. And all this was the United States signing on to a treaty which would have affected zero laws in this country because it was completely built upon the Americans with Disabilities Act that was passed in this country 20-some-odd years ago. All it would do in ratifying this treaty would make this treaty adopted by the UN and by other countries internationally. It would have helped U.S. businesses, which is why it was supported by the Chamber of Commerce, because it would have required other countries to come up to the standards in which we have set in the way that people with disabilities must be treated. But the Republican Party is so far in Nutsville that 39 senators, 38 Republican senators, have bought onto this notion that black helicopters are going to come, force everybody to get mandatory abortions, and that we're all going to be part of this one world agenda for ratifying a treaty that basically says other countries must live up to the standards set in the United States for treating disabled people. So the idea that we have these Republican nut jobs who are just living in one part of the universe and it's not implicating the way our government functions is a pipe dream. The Republicans are controlled by the nuts in their electoral base. And it's why I say they cannot win a national election. Now, these 38 senators, they all come from, I guarantee you, from districts or states where they won by a decent majority, or they're afraid of being primaried on their right by people who are like, Red Dawn, Wolverines, man. Can't let the UN do this. Pretty soon we're going to be surrounded by blue shirts. Blue helmets everywhere. All our police forces will have to wear blue uniforms or something. Wait a second. They already do.